more we feel the need to reintroduce trust into people's minds. And as we are now moving into a situation where we have to also redo our governance structures, both at the national, the local, and the international level, you can't do that without people having trust in the institutions that are going to be governing their lives.
And if we are looking what's happening on the Paris summit, does mean that political leadership doesn't have the power to take a very straight decision. So the Institute tried to put all the pieces together to have a holistic approach. It's a creative action, creative act, and creative does mean collaboration. It's a time for big shift, and the big shift could be exactly the Institute.
Well, we are living in a time where the trust meltdown has not yet found an end. This had led to mistrust basically to all players in the world, governments, universities, religious leaders.
And particularly business is important that people trust that what they say is what they do. In order to do that, we need some new tools to measure that and to measure it in a way that is transparent and in a way that people can believe in.
The Institute, what its primary role will be to facilitate the bringing together of minds to develop the metrics necessary to measure progress or lack of progress towards these sustainability goals.
An index to make people aware and less the entrepreneurs, but less the public and also politics of the necessity of sustainability is quite important. And that index is something which is easy to understand and easy to think of, and it's very good to promote this idea.
And an index is what we need to understand how to separate underperforming industries and corporations from corporations which are going to lead the transition toward low carbon economy in the face of climate change.
And the purpose under the guidance of Michael Muller is now to find out what is the common denominator, what is missing, and then inviting everybody to join under the roof of the UNGSII in order to reach our goal.
We better get with the program and figure out ways of doing that in an orderly way, in a rules-based way, and in a way that we can all benefit from.
At the same time, the Institute will also work to drive awareness about the importance of sustainability, particularly amongst the young, so that future generations will grow up from the very youngest ages, aware of the challenges, aware of the responsibilities, aware of the potential that sustainability can bring for them.
We need to give people and the young generation understanding of what kind of complex issues they will face that have not been covered in the books. So we need to train minds to be much more alerted in really checking out for solutions to problems that we never faced in the past.
One of the reasons why it's important to get the youngest on board is that the older ones in many ways are already set in their behavior and their experiences and what they're used to. And the earlier that you can affect their view of the world, the earlier that you can empower them to speak as to the world that they want to see, then the more likely they are to take up that challenge, embrace that, and build a better future.